Hello everybody, it has been a long time since my last video, and somebody wanted me to do a, thoughts on, the 2016 reboot of Powerpuff Girls. This was requested by the Green Engine 2002, I believe. So, if you're watching this is for you because you requested this. Okay, so I'm not gonna go to the pictures about this. I'm just gonna use this single screenshot of the girls. Well, what can I say about Powerpuff Girls reboot? What can I say? Well, for one thing, I am glad that the Powerpuff Girls are back on Cartoon Network, but that, but however, and I also am glad that supporting, the castmate voice actors such as Roger L. Jackson, Jennifer Hale, and Tom Kane and Tom Kenny are back as their respective characters, except for Jennifer Hale, who will not reprise her role as Princess. But what can I say about this new series? It's not bad, it's not terrible, it's not good, it's in the middle. I'll start off with, the three main girls, as you can see right in front. I'll go into the design of the girls, as you can tell. I actually like the new design of the girls. Blossom is the only one that's still the same. Buttercup and Bubbles are also alright. I like their new designs also. But, yeah. The other characters are also good, because I've watched a few episodes of the reboot, and I haven't watched, a lot more of it. Though, there was something that, kind of bugged me a little bit, is that, there are a few things, actually. Before I actually get into this, let me just say that before I get on to more of this, let's talk about the original Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls first premiered in November of 1998. Ran for 6 seasons, had a full-length movie and a Christmas special. And then ended in 2005. But what most people are forgetting is that the Powerpuff Girls had a real series finale in 2009. So I don't get why people are missing the series finale. I don't get why people are missing that. So to those of you who are watching, you guys did miss the series finale, that they actually did have that back in 2009, so, yeah. And then in 2014, a one-off special was made called Dance Pants. That one was weird, but there were good things I liked about it. For one, Ringo Starr was in it, so that's pretty... who was also the former narrator of Thomas the Tank Engine. But anyway, 2014, also that same year, they announced that Powerpuff Girls would be... Cartoon Network announced that Powerpuff Girls would be getting a reboot, returning. And, lo and behold, 2 years later, here you go. Now, a lot of people have mixed reception on this. Half of the people say they hate it, half the people say they like it. But for me, I'm split down the middle. There are things I do like about the reboot, and some things that the original didn't touch up on, such as Blossom, and such as, the girls getting new powers. Now, I get that's been done before. I get that. Let's see here. Another thing that I like, is that, actually, the animation is actually pretty cool and vibrant. I will say that. But, yeah. Okay, now that I've got that out of the way, what do I think about this new reboot? You know what? No, I already covered that. Sorry. I've seen a few episodes, like, when, I think there was this one episode where where they escaped from Tiara Trouble. Tiara Trouble was actually the first episode of the reboot that I saw. It was actually the first episode I saw. And I don't mean, Escape from Monster Island. I don't mean that one. I didn't see that one, I don't think. Yeah. People complain that Buttercup is overused, is overwritten a lot. Well, let me counteract this by saying Bubbles was also you. Let me just counteract by saying, let me counteract this with but people saying Buttercup is overused. Let me counteract by saying this. Bubbles was also overused in the original, and you guys didn't have a problem with that. So to those of you who say Buttercup is overused in this new reboot, and you guys didn't have a problem with Bubbles being overused in the original, that's being hypocritical. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, I'm just saying. And to any of you who are watching and I said this, please don't, hate me for that. I'm just saying, Bubbles was also overused in the original, and people didn't have a problem with that. But why would they have a problem with Buttercup? Yeah, hypocrites. Anyway, I like the personalities of the girls, like their character traits, such as the Blossom being the leader, Buttercup the tomboy, and Bubbles the cute one. Their personality traits are just too overdriven. Like Blossom, I get they weren't that perfect in the original, so yeah. Now let me get on to the stuff that people hate. For one, it's the twerking. Good God, that was stupid. And outdated memes like OMG, yes. That one was really stupid. I will say that. And the biggest one of all, the removal of Miss Bellum for being too offensive. To who? She wasn't being too offensive. I still have yet to see more episodes of the reboot. But yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is that Bubbles, I like her design. I like the barrettes in her hair. Those look really cool. I'm not going to talk about Blossom because she's still the same. But I do like Buttercup's new look. She has that little cowlick thing in the back. Another thing that people dislike about this is that the thick lines, like there are no thick lines. It's people wish that they would stay true to the thick line formula. But the thing is, if they use thick lines today, it would look really out of place. Thick lined cartoons are only like 1990s and 2000s. So to say oh, I wish they had thicker lines. Well, let me just say this. It's gonna look really weird and out of place in today's cartoons. If they were to do it with thick lines again, it would look really weird and out of place. I'm just saying. Overall, I'm split down the middle of this reboot. It's not bad, it's not terrible, and it shouldn't get this much hate either. Let me see here. Let's see. I think that's all I can say about this new reboot. That's all I can say. That's all I can say for this. Let me know down in the comments if I missed anything, and if you want me to do more of these, like episode reviews and stuff. Let me know down in the comments. Post your comments down below, and subscribe for more videos. Again, this is dedicated to Mr. Green Engine 2002, if I'm saying that right. And I'm sorry if in Mr. Green Engine 2002, if you're watching this, if I did get your name wrong, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, but anyway, this is dedicated to you, man. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say for this. Subscribe, subscribe for more videos, comment down below, like, share, and yeah, that's all. So, that's all.